You there, 1.9 on the clock. You had another look at the basket. You got a good look. It looked like that one could have gone in, but walk us through what was going through your mind at that point.
I wasn't expecting to get a look kind of like that, but it happened. I missed it. I mean, it ain't so much you can say about that one.
How disappointing is it to lose this game when you guys played extremely hard tonight?
It was. It's a tough one to lose, especially like that. A couple plays, couple rebounds. That could have went our way. That last play out of a timeout, DeRozan, got the basket and scored in 2 seconds. That was a big one. Have an opportunity to foul out of that, that last timeout. That last timeout. That was a play we didn't take advantage of. And it came down to that shot that I missed. So.
Seemed like a lot of this game also came down to that third quarter there. You guys are shooting so well in the first half and then just 14 points in the third quarter. What's your assessment of what was going on there?
Well, we came out in the second half. I think we missed our first 8-9 shots or something like that. Couldn't find a rhythm. They got momentum, got confidence, and the game changed from there. So it was a fight, ever since.
James, your thoughts, your take on this one?
Tough, especially at home. Before we go on the road, it was just tough. It was a must-win for us. And defensively, we didn't get enough stops. We lit up in that second quarter. They went on the 20-something, something like that run, whatever it was. Mm-hmm. It wasn't good, man. It wasn't good. We didn't finish the game. We needed to.
What flipped when you got out to a really nice lead? You're hitting your shots.
We just let up. We let up. We started missing shots, and then defensively we just let up, and they got confidence, and it was tough.
They were getting a ton in the paint and off the board, especially when you guys were small. Can your small lineups hold up the team with that size?
We're going to have to. We're going to have to battle and fight and, just be a little more tenacious for them boards.
Coach mentioned he thought there was a lack of fight. Did you sense that, or was that just?
I don't know if it's lack of fight, but it was just communication. And like I said, they put the shot up on the glass and they got the rebound. And so, second chance points, and you get consecutive those, and it's tough to stop anybody.
The looks you guys were getting offensively, were those good looks for you guys? Yeah. It just wasn't fall.
Yeah, but it's not about offense. We scored enough points to win.
These next 3 games are against teams you could be seeing in the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
How important is this week to sort of get up to speed?
Tough. We got to be ready to go from the beginning of the game. And play a solid 4 quarters each and every game. And so nothing changes for us. We got to still get better, work on defensive principles, and offensively, same thing.
James, are games like this kind of a wake-up call for what you've got?
It's good for us. I think every game from here on out, it's going to be playoff atmosphere, playoff intensity, so we got to play like it.
Can you put your finger on why they're lows defensively at times for you guys?
No. It was really not lows, it's just rebounding the basketball. They got, I don't know how many second chance opportunities, but, initially we do a really pretty good job, but, we just got to gain rebound.
Is size any problem, James?
Nah, heart.
Mike, just a while ago, not enough fight out there. What's your thoughts about something like that?
That's pretty accurate. I think early on we made some shots, got a big lead, and probably felt like the game was coming to us too easy, and we kind of got laxed. And they picked up their intensity. I don't think we matched it after that.
Can you put your finger on why you didn't match it, and how important is it that
who knows? Who knows? It's important that we do, though. I think tonight is a learning experience, especially when you're ready enough for the second half of the season, getting ready for a playoff run. So I understand that you can't really afford to let those games go, especially when it comes down to late games.
Do you attribute that to why the rebounding?
Yeah, like I said, if the teams just start playing harder than you, everything's going to start going their way. That's just how the game goes. Once the team picks up their intensity, loose balls are going to go their way, offensive rebounds are going to go their way. And 9 times out of 10, the ball is going to go those guys' way anytime another team plays harder.
What did you attribute the point to the paint for them?
Like I said, I don't think they did anything special tonight. I just don't think we matched their intensity when they got down big and once they started to play.
Was it a little bit of a positive sign for you guys? You guys were able to close the gap at the end?
No, I understand. I think there's no surprise that we know we can score a bunch of points, and things of that nature. But I think from top to bottom, learning experiences, we got to play hard for 48 minutes and just not rely on that all the time.
On that free throw after the three, did you guys have a play on, or did it just?
No, I just missed the free throw, and we just happened to get offensively. Thank you.
Yeah, we just, I think we're up 17 points on it. I'll look at the tape and get a little bit better handle on it, but to me, it's like 5 or 6 straight plays of being soft. Soft getting back on defense, soft at rebounding, getting an outlet pass, just soft. Now that we get them back in the game, and they missed a lot of shots on their own at the very first. That wasn't going to last the whole game. You knew that, but again, we have a little bit more fight. There's just not enough fight out there. Just not enough.
What do you felt happened after the 18-2? Just the energy might drop?
Nah, well, it shouldn't be. I mean, there's no reason why we're tired. I've used that excuse all of January, so that excuse is gone. Now we just sometimes, not told them, we're not as athletic as they are. They're longer and athletic. We can't do anything about that, but we can do something about playing harder. And if we don't play harder and we don't scrap, and they get every loose ball, they out rebound someone how much first half. If we don't do that, box somebody out, then sure, we're going to win some games because we shoot the ball well. When you don't shoot it well, you're going to get beat, and we can't think we're going to go against great teams, like not good teams, but playoff teams, and think we're going to go a long ways in the playoff. That doesn't work that way, and we've got to show some fight.
Is it a case of almost whether three-point shooting is going or not going, affecting what happens on the other end?
You'd have to ask. I don't know for sure, but it should make the play even harder. It's one thing, and human nature gets in when you're up 20, 25, and you're hitting everything, and like a little bit against Minnesota, you think, well, we'll just outscore them. I get that a little bit. I don't get it when you're not playing well, and then they just get to everything. I mean, we just got to show a lot more fight, determination, and we've done it, and we need to do it Wednesday night. We need to snap back because we got about 6 or 7 straight games here that against playoff teams that's going to determine a lot. We've set ourselves up nice, like I've said 1,000 times, but we've got to finish this stuff off, and we just got to play harder and better.
Mike, can you put your finger on why there's that lack of fight that you talked about? Well,
Every guy's got to examine himself. I mean, it's not, you got to get it. There's no reason. It's not like, okay, yeah, we'll do shoot around the 12 o'clock instead of 11. That'll work. No, it's not that. You just got to fight. I told them they don't give championships up there for guys that just, show up. You got to go get it. And that's mostly a champion that has a heart, a big heart, and we haven't shown that lately.
Like looks you were getting for the most part?
Yeah, for the most part. I mean, yeah, we could have. Obviously, we need to shoot a little bit better than 22%, 36%. I mean, we can't. We got to do a better job. But having said that, we still could have won this game, and that's what's disappointing. All right, thanks, guys.
20-4. I mean, 20-4. We started the game off well. I mean, I don't know. They just once they made a run, we just couldn't really answer. And I don't know. This is just one of those tough losses.
That second quarter, when they were getting so many second shots and so much in the paint, is that just, hey, they're a bigger team, or are there things you feel like could be done differently?
We've been talking a lot about keeping other teams off the glass. We've been struggling with that a little bit recently. It's something we need to get better at. We need to eliminate those little things, in order to get stops and run. I mean, that's when we're at our best. So, they did a great job getting to the glass. Definitely in that second quarter, that's what kind of sparked their run to get back in the game.
Ryan, Mike talked about there was a lack of fight, not enough fight out there throughout the game. Your thoughts about that?
Yeah, I mean, I think that a lot of that, the offensive rebounding is where that sort of sparked from. I think we in a game like this, we had a huge lead. We were confident at home, crowds into it, and then obviously we knew they were going to make a run back, but we just couldn't answer after that. We were hitting shots in the very beginning, and after that, we couldn't really answer.
we weren't moving the ball the same way. You know, it's tough. You know, and a lot of that is because of those second chance opportunities that kind of took us away from playing our game a little bit.
These next few games are against teams that you could be playing in the playoffs. How important is it to get a measurement of where you are and maybe even get up to playoff speed with these games?
Yeah, I mean, every night we need to play at a playoff level at this point in the season now. I mean, we're, you know, we have 20-something games left, and, you know, this is a moment we need to really lock in and play our best basketball. So we got to move past tonight's game, really be prepared and focused for this little stretch we have ahead of us. They're great teams, and we just need to be ready to play and play at our best.
Thank you.